What's going on, y'all? This your boy Hood Aka, reporting live from Dirty Glove Bastards, and I just jumped out the porch.
Man, I do that mucho. About time. Let the roll it at the hoop blow. Drop a A.
All right, so we got the one and only Hood Aka jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome, bro.
What's up, man?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. How you feeling today, too, bro?
I'm here. That's all that matters.
Yeah, checking out the page. You're already out different locations, man. Already reporting the news, man. It's been a crazy morning, man.
Yeah, already.
Man, like, what's your mindset when you wake up? I'm sure you got to think at this point, what the hell is going to happen today, man?
I kind of just, I don't really think about what's gonna happen. I kind of just react to everything instead of just thinking too much. I just react.
Yeah.
So when it happened, I'd be like, dang. But the craziest days always be when I'll be like, all right, I'm finna take the rest of the day off. The only way I'm gonna come back out is if something crazy happen. Like one time I'm like, man, the only time I'm gonna come out is if at least 3-4 people get shot. Then next thing you know, I think about 4-5 people got shot on Edgewood. I'm like, oh my God. I said, I gotta stop saying this because every time I say it, something crazy happen, I swear to God.
Man. Does anything even surprise you anymore? Like when you get that call or when you start doing the report and like, man, this doesn't even surprise me no more, man.
I mean, every day is something new, even though it's similar situations. So I still get surprised, but in a way, I'm not surprised. So I don't know how to really explain it because this Atlanta, like I grew up here, so this just what I've known to see my whole life. I'm just now reporting it.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, I'm sure you expect the unexpected every day.
Yeah,
you know
every day. Like, you never know. This Atlanta.
Yeah. And we recently just came across the 1 year of you doing the news reports, man.
Yeah.
So let's think it back. Like, how did this start, man? What was your vision when you did it? Was it just, let me just go out here and try something? Like, break this down for us. How'd you come up with this idea, man?
Well, I got the idea from, I had ended up running into a crime scene. So back in last year or so, whatever, I'm like, man, it's a dude finna jump off the bridge. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, dang, he taking forever. Like, I got something to do. Like, I got, I stay in Buckhead, but I was all the way on the south side. So I'm like, man, traffic finna be messed up. So I'm driving through, I'm like, man, I gotta go ahead and handle my business. So I pull up, I see the scene, and then I tell somebody to just record me. And then the video just go viral. And then after the video go viral, I'm sitting here kind of watching the news, and I'm like, you know what? What if I go to crime scenes and report scenes in a row to make it look like I just hopped out of bed? So I started doing a couple scenes, and then after I did a couple scenes, you probably heard the artist Baby Drill. Mm-hmm. He reached out to me and was like, man, I want you to do the intro to my video. He was doing like a song about like a diss song or something like that. So I'm like yeah. So that kind of really like sparked my you know what, I'm going in the right direction. And then after that, I just started taking it serious because the people looking at me like oh, we want to see your perspective when you go to these scenes. We want to hear what you got to say. We don't want to hear like the traditional news. We want to hear like how you talk. Like we want to hear like how they talk. I guess.
Why do you feel like your videos took off like it did?
Because anytime you do something that's different, you always gonna, attract people because if you do something the same way, like what makes you different? So when I'm sitting home watching the news and I'm looking like, if I go out in a suit, I'm doing the same thing the news do. If I come out on the road, it's gonna be criticism. You know what I'm saying? So at first I was getting a lot of backlash. Like people didn't want me on the scene. Officers were trying to tell me to get out the scene. People didn't want me on the scene, thought I was being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of was like a crazy approach. Like, well, who this is on the scene? But at first I started getting away with it at first because the police wouldn't pay me no mind because they think that I stayed on the scene because I'm in a robe. So if a building on fire and I'm in my robe, they looking at me like, oh, he just stay here. You know what I'm saying? Because people was coming outside in their robes. Mm-hmm. So I kind of blended in. Like, it just, it's so many different things that it played a part.
And how did the other news reporters treat you at first, too? Did they accept you, or were they like, man, get the hell out of here with this shit? Or
at first, it was like, who is this guy? And then once, like, the people started being behind me, like, everybody was like, oh, okay, well, he's serious. Like, once I started taking it serious, they took me serious. You know what I'm saying? So I got a good friendship with most reporters in Atlanta.
Okay. And I noticed a lot of your videos, you'd be one of the first ones on the scene.
Yeah.
Man, who's your plug, man? How do you get these tips, bro?
I'm in a group chat with all the killers. We in a big
They
group.
tell you where the body's
It's
at?
called Killers Anonymous. Now I'm just playing. But now, I mean, I feel like just the communities. I got a big trust with the community. So if they hear something, so they be like, "Hey, Hood, I just heard 4-5 shots. I'm right here on Moreland." I'm gonna go to that scene regardless because I'd rather go and it's nothing than to not go and it was something. So I go to everything. The people tell me everything. So by the time I get to the scene, I've been done on everything that happened.
Now, when you get to the scene, are a lot of the people there, they open to talking to you too,
Yeah.
especially at first?
Yeah, they want to get people want to get on my videos sometime. I don't ask people to really get in my videos. Like I really just, cause I like to just, you know, if you want to get on it, you can get on it. If not, I'm still gonna make a video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't try to base my content around having an interviewer or having somebody sound stupid or making somebody look crazy just to go viral. You know what I'm saying? I try to just, you know, if it happened, it happened. If it don't, it don't.
Okay. Because yeah, the dude that you interviewed at the McDonald's, what was he, hiding behind the bread or something?
Yeah,
like
he
that?
worked there. So what happened was so crazy. That's the second incident that happened around that McDonald's.
For real?
Like another situation happened across the street, and he was there, and then I interviewed him, and he was talking about ducking behind the grease, and then he like, man, this time I had to duck behind the bread, and it just got real animated because he being dead serious, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't nothing made up. Like, I don't tell people to get on my camera and get crazy, or I ask them simple questions.
Yo.
And
Now, on the flip side, you go to a lot of scenes where someone's lost their life.
yeah,
And then, you'll probably see the family out there, friends out there too, which could be a really somber moment, man.
Yeah.
How do you approach those interviews then?
well, being like from Atlanta, when I pull up to these scenes, 9 times out of 10, I know that family. 9 times out of 10, if I don't know like the person, I know somebody who's a family to a family. So I always try to approach it with respect because at the same time, like, this my community. Like, Atlanta is my city, this my community. So like, I really take pride in what I do because like, I really love the city. You know what I'm saying? I love my people. So I'm just doing my perspective on the news my way. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anybody that's dead, you know what I'm saying? I come with real respect. Mm-hmm. Now, if you come up on me trying to play, you can go ahead and be with your folks real fast. We can extend the crime scene, but we ain't gonna get into all that.
Yeah, I feel that,
We're
bro.
gonna run out of crime scene tape of evidence bad. They got them think this a game.
Yo.
But nah.
And what's the affiliation with Magic City, man?
Magic City?
Yeah, that's that. You're wearing the hat in almost every video at this point.
I just I really grew up in Magic City. Like, Magic City raised me. So it's like I've been going there my whole life. So I always tell people, like, get my people, like, oh, we want to go out, man, come on, let's go to Magic, let's get some drinks. So I kind of made it a joke at first, like, cause I see like what the firefighters will go through, or like some of the officers, and I be like, man, once we done with the crime scene, man, drinks on me, man, Magic. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of made it a joke, but in actuality, it's just like me saying, like, hey, y'all had a long day at work, come relax at Magic, cause that's how I decompress. I go to Magic, give me a little drink, watch a little dance or two, you know how that go, and then that's just my way of decompression. Yeah. And Magic City is like family with me, so I wore the hat, like, I just had the hat and I just wore it, and I was like, you know what, let me just keep wearing it, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping.
Yeah, and I saw one of your interviews that you did on the news station where you said you basically just post up at Magic City and wait for the call.
Sometimes it depends on, like, it just depends on what's going on that day. Like I know, like, if it's traffic time, I just chill at Magic. Like, it's like my office. You know what I'm saying? So I go there, have me a little drink or two. Not too many, because, I don't want to be on the crime scene, intoxicated. But
yeah, because it's like centrally located in
yeah, it's a good little
location. You got the
location.
interstate right there.
It's right there, so I can get anywhere fast. Yes, so I'll be there. I'll probably be there most of the time. You can catch me, at Magic.
And they took you to Japan, is that right?
Yeah. We got booked for something at Magic, and before, Magic really never had nobody to just broadcast what they do and some of the trips they take and some of the stuff that they're into. So, they just wanted me to start shedding light on the stuff they're doing outside Atlanta. So Magic, he asked me if I want to go to Tokyo. I was like, you know what? I appreciate the opportunity. I can't wait to go. And went out there. It was a great experience. Got a trip and got paid. I can't wait.
What were those shows like out there too? Because Future performed out there.
Yeah, it was basically Magic City. We just hosted the after party.
Okay.
But we had access to the show. It was like a festival, something like a Roller Loud, but in Japan.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying, some type of style. So, you know, Future performed, Lotto performed, Metro Boomin. So it was a great experience. You know, got to meet a lot of people, in Tokyo.
Yeah, and what's the people's reaction in Tokyo when they see Magic City coming to them? Like, were they prepared for that, you think?
I think they was just too ready because they were just excited. Like, they was like, oh my God, Magic City. And then by the time I posted up the first video, like, the video went viral. So I was there like, 4-5 days. So I posted up the first video. I posted on TikTok and Instagram. And then next thing you know, the next day, everybody in Tokyo coming to me like, oh my God, you the dude from Magic City, you the dude. And then I'm like, yeah, what's up? And then they just was, talking to me and stuff, appreciating me.
Man, how does that make you feel to see that your work is going outside of Atlanta and now all across the globe like that too, man?
I mean, I try not to just think about it too much. I try to just stay working and try to just stay humble because they really don't, the fame and none of that really don't mean nothing to me. Like, I really like doing what I do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get to, make my own schedule. I get to talk how I want to talk. I get to cuss, you know what I'm saying? So it's, I like the journalism part of it, you know what I'm saying? And, the traveling and, all that. Everything that comes with it, I appreciate what I do.
Yeah. And as far as the schedule, I wake up in the morning, sometimes I already see your posts at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And then you got posts from overnight too.
Yeah.
What does this grind look like? Do you ever sleep, man?
Yeah, I sleep, in between scenes, It just depends. Sometimes I send a little text out to the group chat like, hey, I need all my shooters and all my killers, I need y'all to chill tonight. I'm trying to take me a nap. I got me a little female over here, just chill. You know what I'm saying? So they sometimes they'll chill.
I'm sure you get woken up with texts and calls about some shit going on all the time. Right?
Yeah, sometimes. What we so crazy though, I don't even understand like how this work, but like I could be knocked out sleep and I'll wake up. As soon as I wake up and be alert, something been done popped off. Or I'll drive on the side of town like I'm just over here randomly. Next thing you know, something that happened on this side of town and I'm already right there. I'd be like, is it just crime following me? I don't know. I don't understand. Like, I really don't understand. Like, it's really crazy.
It's all about being at the right place at the right time.
I feel like I'll be at the right place at the right time a lot of times, but the other end, I know how to drive, so I'm gonna hit every back street. I might call somebody, might be like, hey, Hood, can we see this going on? And I'm like, hey, which side I need to drive on? You know what I'm saying? Like which side blocked off? And then I just, use my people that's on the scene that live over there.
Yeah, and it seems like you don't take any days off. Do you have like a set day off, like a Sunday, I ain't doing nothing, or this is 24/7?
I mean, this is what I signed up for. You know what I'm saying? So I tell people all the time, like when you sign up for stuff, you got to take the good with the bad. So as much as I take the fame, the money, and all the stuff that come with being Hood Anchor, I gotta still be on my grind. I gotta still be dedicated, and I take time off, but I don't take necessarily days off because it could be a time where nothing happened for 4, 5, 6 hours and I'm resting. You know what I'm saying? Versus me saying I'm gonna take a day off and then something major happened, and then I'm gonna be big on myself like, dang, I just missed this scene. And then the people gonna be DMing me like, why you not on this scene? Why you not on this scene? But if I be like, hey y'all, I'm traveling, they'll be like, all right, good, you need a day off. Like they'll be like, yep, you need to take a day off. So when I'm traveling, I take time off, but I still kind of do stuff out of town. So it just depends.
Yeah. Derrick Groves gets arrested here in Atlanta, man. What's your reaction when you get that call? Like, man, this dude's been in Atlanta probably this whole time, or?
My partner seen him in Atlanta before. I knew he was here, but I was like, I feel like he here. They was like, man, we seen him. I'm like, for real? I'm like, so I really had a feeling he was out here already, or something like that. But really, when that situation happened, I was just like, dang. And then I was just disappointed that his girlfriend told on him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like that, but you know, I don't know. I guess
They must have had a hell of a fight for her to go
yeah.
ahead.
And then the whole storyline, like you know, they saying that he killed somebody that like killed his grandma. You know what I'm saying? So you know, like you know, I understand the justice system work, but I don't know, man. I still feel like some things are just like, all right, we're gonna let you slide, but it don't work like that in the world. So I mean, it's just my opinion.
Yeah. And recently, 3 people escaped from Dekalb County, and what was it? 24 hours. They get caught in a different state.
What's so crazy? Let me tell you. But so boom, when I did the video, so I'm like, I'm finna make a second video. Like, all right, y'all, let's bet on who gonna get caught last. So I'm really looking at their pictures, and I'm like, these motherfuckers look really dumb as fuck. I'm like, I don't even think I'd bet on none of these motherfuckers. So I'm looking at it. So next thing you know, as I'm about to make the video, they get caught. So now I'm just like, I'm glad I ain't make I'm like, man, I'm glad I ain't make the video, I ain't make no bet, no nothing. Cause y'all motherfuckers got caught in less than 24 hours and y'all ain't split up. Ain't no way in hell I escape out of jail and we still together. So it was just, you know, hey.
Yeah, that's like the #1 rule. If you running,
that's like
say you get pulled over and everyone jump out the car, you guys are supposed to go different ways.
You go different ways. You ain't supposed to go the same way. That's just like we play hide and seek when we were little. And you used to find you a good hide spot, somebody come over there trying to hide with you, be like, hey man, get off, leave my spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just basic hide and seek rules when we grew up. But everybody ain't, you know, I don't know, everybody ain't got no common sense, I guess. I don't know.
And what's been going on in Dekalb this year, man? It seems like half your videos
2026
on the east side, man.
The east side been acting up. Like, I'm really disappointed in Dekalb. Like, that beauty supply store robbery, y'all some bullshit.
They crashed right into the building, right?
With a U-Haul truck.
With a U-Haul truck.
For some wigs. But I told them, I said, the detectives gonna be watching all the girls doing quick wig specials. I said, y'all better keep y'all prices the same. Cause as soon as y'all do a little special, y'all gonna be up for alert.
What do you think it is about Dekalb right now, that where all this shit is happening right now?
I just feel like they're not using their brain in Dekalb. Like, they just doing shit. And Dekalb's so big, so it's like it's just a bunch of folks just thinking I don't even know what to say, cause folks getting killed, folks getting robbed, they robbed. I don't even understand what to say about Dekalb. I don't know. I don't even know what to say about them.
What was it like seeing the monks here in Atlanta?
The monks, man, them motherfuckers stink like a motherfucker. I ain't even gonna cap. Them motherfuckers, I'm walking, I'm doing the video, they walking, they approaching me. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, boy, I know goddamn, I'm looking for a sewage. I'm like, they might got a little sewage right here or something, a little sewer line. Man, they get to passing by, that motherfucker got stronger. I said, oh my God. Then when we got to the second location, I'm like, I get to smelling them again. I'm like, this that same smell. Ain't no way in hell this smell all the way on Pantersville. Now you all the way on Candler Road with this same smell. Nah, y'all motherfuckers stink. Y'all need to take a little shower, but I ain't gonna get into all that. I'm gonna leave them alone.
They couldn't get a hotel or nothing. Like, where was they staying at?
Man, I don't know. They need to, y'all monks watching this, y'all need to take a motherfucking shower. Cause never mind. I ain't gonna, walk for peace.
What was the city's reaction seeing the monks though? Like, was it mostly positive? Like,
yeah,
we saw a lot of people following them and shit like that.
It was positive, but you know, like, I feel like, and I try to not be opinionated on the internet, but they walking for peace, but it's like, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's something more we can do than walk for peace. You know what I'm saying? Like what, you walking, you ain't did no peace. You walked through Dekalb County, Candler Road, all that. It ain't been peace since y'all walked through that motherfucker. But y'all walking for peace. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I just feel like it's different approaches to you know, getting peace. Like people think that crime can be reduced or this can be happening. Like, nah, I just feel like we need to control like what we can control and leave it at that. Like if it's, let's just say it's 10 of us out here and we all live in 10 different communities. If you worrying about your community and I'm worrying about my community, and we all worrying about our own self and what we can control in our communities, then we got 10 motherfuckers making sure 10 different communities within themselves are doing good. And that all together brings world peace. I can't worry about what's going on the other side of the world, on the other side of the country. Because guess what? I ain't even worrying about what's going on in my own city, in my own community. So how can you want world peace? The monks, where y'all from? Well, they were walking from Texas?
Yeah, they came from Texas.
Ain't no peace in Texas. So make some peace in Texas first, then get to walk around the world. But I don't know, that's just my opinion.
Shit was just crazy to see them out here. I'm not too sure if monks ever had a walk through Camera Road.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too much, I know a little bit about them, but, I respect, the whole, religion and everything they got going on, but I just don't understand the walk for peace. I don't feel like that's bringing peace.
Yeah. Now, before you started doing the videos, were you working like a regular job at the time? Like, what was you doing for money at the time? And don't say anything that will incriminate yourself.
Boy, I was blessed. I was blessed to not like work a traditional job. But before that, I was what I was doing? Oh yeah, I was working with Kevin Gates before.
That's how we met.
Yeah, that's how we met. Yeah, I was working with him, but I quit.
Why'd you quit?
Man, y'all don't even want to know.
Was it just his personality?
He's just weird. He weird. But like that was like my brother though. You know what I'm saying? So like we was really like family. But it just like, like I just made a decision. I was just like, you know what? I'm finna just step away. You know what I'm saying? And if I would have never made that decision, I would have never became Hood AKA. I would have just been, around him. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm my own boss. I do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
And how'd you connect with Gates at first, right?
Through my brother Yung Mazi.
Okay.
Yeah. He came to Atlanta, met us back in 2012.
Okay.
2013 or something like that, 2012, and then we became like family, you know what I'm saying? But this music industry weird. So once I seen all the little weird shit, I just left because I ain't with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about no money. I don't care about no fame. You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay in my own lane and create my own lane, and that's how I made Hood AKA. I don't like doing nothing dealing with music, rap music or no nothing. Like if an artist called me to try to book me for something, I'll do it. But 9 times out of 10, I really don't want to do it because the rap industry is fake. You know what I'm saying? People get on the internet and they portray to be this and they really that. You know what I'm saying? Now I commend the people who is like you got the same characteristics that you show on and off camera. Like you can say what you want about Hood and about me, but off camera, I'm in my community. I'm helping my people. I'm an upstanding man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not portraying to be this and you know what I'm saying? And that's what these rappers do. Like, it's just weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
why do you feel like they do that too?
Because they think that, like, people think that everybody got to be a gangster. Like, everybody want to be a gangster, and they feel like that's the route for music, which you can take a whole nother route and just make great music and be a great artist. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be no killer or no drug dealer or no, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me be a multi-million record, whatever, selling records and shit. I ain't finna be trying to sell no drugs. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. Rappers get into that and then try to go back into that lifestyle to prove to themselves and trick themselves into thinking they was like that when you really messing yourself up for destruction. You know what I'm saying? Now you catching, charges that you ain't even supposed to catch. Invest in a business. You ain't gotta invest in the streets. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Now it ain't saying that you can't go to the streets and help the communities and tell younger brothers like, hey, this is the route. You know what I'm saying? And show them. But you ain't gotta invest in the streets when it comes to drugs and, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Like that shit's just stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah, because I always figured the goal was to get out of the streets.
Yeah.
Not to get out and go right back in.
But they never been in the streets, so they gotta keep up an image. So a lot of the times people get caught up in that image. You know what I'm saying? And then, it's just weird. It's weird. It's weird.
And what's your thoughts on the Fuck the Streets movement that 21 started?
I just feel like they took it the wrong way. Like he just basically was saying fuck the bullshit. Like not saying fuck the streets, like, cause people took it like, man, fuck the streets, it ain't fuck the streets. Like I know, like everybody know what he meant. Even the people who talking shit, they know what the hell he meant. People just like that. They can't wait for somebody to go against somebody. Like they can't wait for you to do something that's might be wrong to go against you, and to see like that's when you gonna find out who against you for real. Do something where you make a small mistake or something that might be misinterpreted the wrong way or misunderstood, and motherfuckers run with that shit. That's the motherfuckers that never was in your corner, never was on your side. They can't wait for you to make a little mistake. He ain't meant fuck the streets. He meant fuck the bullshit in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Which he should have just said that, but he tried to make it just quick, like, man, fuck the streets. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it. Like,
yeah, it's like people try to twist it like he was saying fuck the people in the streets.
Hell nah. This man do drives in the hood and give backs, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't never, I can never say fuck the streets, cause I'm in the streets every day giving back, doing this, doing that. So how can I say fuck the streets? You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's fuck the bullshit. So.
No, I agree with you, man. At what point were you able to monetize Hood Anchor Yak? Was it like through IG, through TikTok? Were you getting sponsorships?
I think it's like as I built a brand, like I became a brand, like I think I like monetized myself that way, just becoming like a brand, and you know what I'm saying, and people watching me. So I get paid from, you know, brand ambassador deals, promo videos, sponsorships. So it's like I just monetize myself, you know. You know, Instagram don't pay you. You know, people think that, oh, Instagram pay you. No, you just get paid for your audience on them different platforms.
Yes,
like,
people just want to reach your following.
Yeah, you get paid that way. Instagram's not paying me. Instagram's not paying people. You know
I think my last Instagram check was $1.13. They ain't paying
like,
shit.
It's crazy. Like people don't. Now TikTok, you get paid on TikTok, but it ain't nothing like that. Like you know, checks fluctuate, but you know, you get paid a little bit on TikTok. You get paid on YouTube, but I'm working to get on YouTube right now.
Okay.
Trying to get on all platforms so I could be making more money than what I'm making right now. Yeah. But so far this year, I did good. So if I did this year, ain't no telling what I could do next.
And what do you see as the goal for the brand? Like, where are you trying to take this?
I really just want to run my own news station, like some type of broadcast, some type of show, like just run it, like produce it, write it, like everything, like come up with every aspect of it to do it my way and bring it to the people. So, you know, so if they like watching how I, you know, report news, now you get to watch the whole way I present it. You know what I'm saying?
Would you ever hire another anchor? Or do you feel like you got to do this since you're
I feel like I got to do it because, like, I want to so bad, and I feel like I might end up doing it in the near future, but I just know ain't nobody going to be dedicated like I'm dedicated. You know what I'm saying? So I don't got time to have somebody come and you know, not put in the effort that I put. You know, if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself, but at the same time, if you want to grow, you got to have a team. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? You see, ain't nobody behind me. So all I need is me and my trapper and my phone, and I make it work.
And when did you introduce the tie to the robe? When
I started doing law firm promo videos.
Okay.
So one time I had a promo video that I was doing for a law firm, and I was like, you know what, let me put on a tie. And then I started thinking like, hold on, I need to have a tie on every day now. I said, this made me look a little more professional. You know what I'm saying? They want to talk about I ain't professional. Who said I wanted to be professional? But I add on a little tie. Now y'all happy? But you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how it was.
I think that's the whole intrigue in it, is that you're not professional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're one of us.
Yeah, ain't nothing professional.
You know what I'm
about
saying?
me.
Like, you cussing just like us.
Yeah.
You're giving us a perspective that we all probably agree with anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the intrigue. Like, that's what draws in your audience anyway.
Exactly.
So if you were to show up with a suit and tie, people are like, man, what the fuck you want?
What
you done sold out. That's what they're going to tell you.
Oh, you sold out already? You gonna know when I sold out. Nah,
there'll be signs, right?
It's gonna be signs. But nah, I feel like I'm gonna just always be true to myself. So I could never just consider myself selling out, because I'm gonna always be true. I already done been at the points where I didn't you know, had fame and, you know, been around, you know, big rappers and, you know, been in the limelight. So it's like, I don't care about that. Like, I'm not really, like, if it happened, it happened. If it don't, it don't. I'm not tripping. Yeah. You know, but it's going good, you know.
That's working for you.
I
You'd be crazy
guess.
to switch it up at this point.
I get, yeah.
And what part of Atlanta are you from?
I'm from Decatur,
Okay.
but like I grew up like through like Decatur and East Atlanta, but like I really grew up through like the whole city though. Like the whole city kind of raised me. Like I didn't stayed on the west side, I didn't stayed on the east side, I didn't stayed in Buckhead, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't stayed in Mechanicsville. You know, I didn't stayed in almost every part of town. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was for 3-4 months. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, like the whole city raised me.
Yeah. And I hear that a lot from people that I talk to from Atlanta. It's like, I ask them what side they're from. They're like, I'm from the city.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's just normal for people to move around like that too in
Yeah.
Atlanta, man.
Yeah.
And what were you into as a kid? Like, were you doing music? Were you into sports? Like, what was you doing as a kid?
I was into basketball.
Okay.
So like I was just playing sports and, you know, just getting money. So I was just sports and getting money. That's all I was doing. And then, you know how I go in Atlanta.
When would you say you jumped off the porch then? Like, how old were you at the time?
Probably like 8th, 9th grade or something like that. Cause that's when I was just like, well, I don't know, like what would we consider jumping off the porch?
So for me, my definition is just kind of like going outside and seeing life for itself without the parental, supervision type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I was doing that in middle school, like really like 6th grade. Like I'd be out all night. You know what I'm saying? And then you seeing the streets, like you seeing like I'm looking up the street niggas. I'm watching the gangsters. I'm watching the OGs. I'm looking at this shit. I'm watching the city evolve. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's when I was like exposed. Well, really, I can't even say that because I've been exposed to that my whole life, even from a child. You know what I'm saying? Just growing up in the hood, you just watching it like, dang, this was going on. So I get to see it from my own eyes, but just jumping out the porch, like probably like 8th, 9th grade type.
Okay. And who raised you? Like, were you raised by your mom and your dad, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom and my dad, and then yeah, pretty much.
You had any siblings in the house with you?
I had a little sister.
Okay.
Well, not had, but I got a little sister. I'm talking about had. Yeah, I got a little sister. She like 6 years younger than me.
Okay. And what'd you do after school? Did you go to college, or what were you doing at the time?
Man,
You was just out there?
I wanted to go to college, but what's so crazy? I applied for college. I went, but I wasn't going to class. Like I was just gambling. Like I go to school and I have everybody playing cards, shooting dice, going home playing 2K, gambling. Like I was just gambling. Like I can't even make this up. I'll just go to school. Like, hey y'all, everybody let go gamble. Like I'm supposed to be going to school, get an education.
What college were you going to?
I had went to that Georgia Perimeter. It's Georgia State now.
Okay.
But I had went to Georgia Perimeter for a semester. And then,
Let me guess, you got that check and was like,
man, you know how that go. You get
That's
the
how
refund.
everyone says
You get
it.
the
I get that
refund
first
check after
midterm
that it's
check or
over with. you go to class, just get the refund check. You get that check for about $3,000-4,000, you up out of there. Try to flip that, do whatever you gotta do. Hey, I went to college, and then so I actually was gonna continue going to school, but I got in a real bad car accident, and my best friend died in the car.
oh shit.
And I actually was signed up to go to school. The day that I was supposed to go back to school was the day we got in our car accident.
Damn.
So I just never went back to school. You know what I'm saying? And then I just, I would just, life just really shifted after that.
Yeah. Who was your friend that passed away in the car accident?
His name was Mucho.
Okay.
Real name was Jihad. It was, you remember Yung Mazi? It was his younger brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he passed away in the car with me. And then after that, that's when Mazi, like, he took me in with him, and I was with him every day. Like, every day. Like, I learned everything from him.
And how'd you deal with that tragedy at the time too, man? That's probably something that sticks with you for life, you know what I'm saying?
Talking about my best friend dying? I took it hard. Like, that was like the time where like my mental really changed, like from, just really like, it just shifted. Like I started like losing faith, like my mom was praying for me, parents praying for me, grandmother, my whole family, you know what I'm saying? So I was losing faith, and I was just turned into the streets like super bad. Like I was doing stuff that I ain't had no business doing because, you know what I'm saying, I just didn't care. You know what I'm saying? And then I start I'm making it through everything, and I'm like, so now that I get older, I'm looking at it like, man, I done been through all this bullshit. I gotta be here for something. You know what I'm saying? Like for the era that I made it through and all the stuff that I done been through, like it's crazy. Like I can't even say it on camera, all the stuff I done been through.
Yeah. So looking back today, like how proud of yourself or how far you've been able to come, man?
I mean, overall, I'm proud of myself because at first, like I was in the streets, so like I was getting money in the street. Like I don't, police, y'all can watch it if y'all want, but I'm legit now. But I was getting money. Like I was successful, and I ended up beating the case. Once I beat my case, I kind of told God, like, I was like, God, I said, I don't care if I make $10,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I just want $10,000 legit a month. I started doing hood anchor in January, February. I was making $10,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? So I really just like when I lost my faith, I ended up just put my faith back in God and just trusting Him, and then He really answered my prayers. You know what I'm saying? And I just left. I left anything dealing with the streets alone. Like people call me like, man, I can goddamn woo. Man, get out my goddamn phone, man. The hell? I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Did you have to cut some people off like cold turkey, basically?
Yeah.
Probably people you love too.
Yeah. Like people that's like stuck in their mentality, like that's all it is the street. Like it's so much opportunity in this world, and me doing this just showed me like it's companies that got marketing budgets that they gotta spend.
Yeah, they looking for somewhere to spend this.
And guess what? They want to spend it with me. And I'm looking at it like, man, like I wish I would have been on this. You know what I'm saying? I would have been changed over. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it just built, character, and it like along the way, like it built my character, it built my morals, it built my principles, and it made me become a man. So.
Going back to Mazi, what was he like away from the music? I met him a couple times and he was funny as shit, man.
Man, that man was crazy as hell, man. That was my brother though, man. We did so much shit. That was my brother though. Like off the camera though, he was a good person. Like he was a great dad. Like morals and principles, besides like all the internet shit people think, like what he showed me everything I know. Like everything, like the way I carry myself is because of him.
What's some advice he told you that really stuck with you throughout life then?
Just basically like he showed me how to just like be a man. Like he taught me like certain situations, like street shit. Like hey, when you do this, like this would come with it. You know what I'm saying? Like let's just say we ran off on somebody. He taught me once you run off on them or trick them, you got to get back in their face. And you gotta check the temperature. You know what I'm saying? So you been done trick somebody, front door, back door them, whatever you done did, and then now I'm back in their face and I'm continuing my lie. so now, like, I'm being a man about it, so I'm seeing how you gonna handle it. Even if I know, even if we both know what went on, how you handle it. You know what I'm saying? Is you gonna be a man about it and handle business? Or is you gonna just let it slide? Or is you gonna let it slide and try to get your get back? However you try to handle it, I'ma know by our first encounter. You know what I'm saying? So now I know how to handle you. So I just taught to like everything I do, don't throw rocks and hide your hand. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do, I'm a man about it, I stand on it. If I did it, I did it. He said, hey man, you just did that. Hey man, go do it. Now you gotta go do this. You know what I'm saying? So I learned what would come with doing street shit. So that made me become a man.
Yeah, long live Mazi, man. His music was super dope too, man.
Yeah.
So, 2026, bro. What's some plans? What's some goals? Second year into this shit, man.
I really just want to, create my show, create a Hood Anchor show, whether it's me doing recaps or me doing exactly what the news doing my way, and just putting it out there. That's all I want to do, and start getting some merch out, because I got to get some merch. I got to and really just getting better, like getting all like learning everything that come with being a reporter. Like, you know, just make myself better every day. Every day I make myself better. So it's really just a process and a journey. So I don't really got no goals. Like I'm just loving the journey right now.
Yeah. Is there any mentors you have, like on the reporter side? Like, is there anyone that you could hit for advice and all that?
Yeah, Cody from 11 Alive, I talk to him a lot. A lot of camera people with like Channel 2 and Fox 5 and Atlanta News First. We all talk. You know what I'm saying? So like that's how I make myself better. You know what I'm saying? I watch them and then I apply it to Hood NKA. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, let me see how they doing reporting. All right, now let me do it my way. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I kind of do it.
How's that make you feel to be embraced by them too, man? Like you said, they were kind of probably gave it a cold shoulder at first, you know?
Yeah, at first it was like, who is this? But now it's like, you know, they respect me. So, you know, I give respect. So you ain't got no choice. You're going to have to respect me because I give respect. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't like me or you disrespect me, you got a problem with yourself. Because I carry myself with respect.
Yeah. And you made it on the news for doing positive too.
Yeah.
Fox 5 and 11 Alive did, you know, whole segments on you, man.
Yeah.
How'd that make you feel too, man?
That was like the most like moments where I'm like, dang, I'm really doing something. Like I've been on the news 3-4 times. You know what I'm saying? So that's what make me keep me going. Like being on the news, like them put me on they channel. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it don't get no bigger than that. Yeah. As far as what I'm doing. Like I don't care about all the other stuff. Like just, you know, I don't know. Like people want notoriety certain ways, like the news recognizing me, so I ain't tripping. Yeah. This my lane.
Mm-hmm. Any advice you would share to the youth coming up right now?
Any advice to the youth would be, anything that you doing, don't ever tell yourself, I'm gonna wait till this or this happened to do it, just do it. Because if I told myself I would have waited, like I didn't have a mic at first. I didn't have so many things at first, but I got it along the way. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know I needed a mic until I started hearing my sound quality. You know what I'm saying? So just get out there and just start something and do it. You know, don't wait. Don't ever tell myself I'm gonna wait. That's just like we say I'm waiting to go to the gym and wait till next week. You gotta go ahead and do it now. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to go to the gym right now. Like I keep telling myself I'm gonna start next week. I gotta apply my same method to the gym. You know what I'm saying? So that's the message I got for them, and just never give up on yourself. Because I almost gave up on myself.
Yeah. And any shout outs you want to give before we wrap it up, get you out of here, man?
I want to shout out all the news people, all the news channels. I want to shout out to everybody who ever paid me for promo, all my sponsors. Shout out Danny Nagel. That's my I got a brand ambassador deal with him, with the law firm.
Okay.
Hungry AF. Shout out the whole family over there. Really believing in me. Who else I want to shout out? I don't know. Shout out my mom.
Thing that I do that shit for a mucho. About time. Let the roll it at the hoop blow. Drop an 8 in the face.